I just love how Liberian vice president is asking Nigerians to come invest in their country. I did a video where a South African came to my comment section and said I should stop hating on South Africans. I should come and learn from South Africa, that my editing is poor. I should come to which South Africa are you talking about? See, there is no industry. There is no industry in Africa that Nigerians are not topping. Please show me one. Show me one in the creative industry alone where Nigerians are not topping. You guys are the owner of DSTV, right? You people say you own DSTV, you own MTN, no problem. But when the program shown on DSTV, how many are South African? How many are South African, own projects? Let me know. You see this vice president that is calling Nigerians to come. Do you know how many banks of Nigeria operate in their place? Even this Ghana that is making mouth. Do you know how many banks in Ghana are funded by Nigerians? Do you know? See, let me tell you something. In Africa alone, when it comes to banking, it comes to acting, it comes to content creating, it comes to anything, Nigerians are number one. You guys should give it up for Nigerians. Like, you cannot even compare. You can't compare. Nigerians will go to a place, you think it's all these white people that in South Africa, they will come to your farm, you give them a farm for them to mine or do whatever, and then they will unalive your black South Africans that come to work for them. You think it's that? No. We are talking about Nigerians are real business people. Anywhere in the world, go to the automobile industry, go to anywhere in the film industry, in the entertainment, the music industry, you will see what we are saying. You cannot mention best music in Africa without mentioning Nigerians. It's not possible. You cannot mention best in cinematography and you will not mention Nigeria. You can't. Academics, the top richest people in the world, you cannot mention 5 without mentioning Nigerians. I'm not even saying a Nigerian. But how many do you have in South Africa? Please, I want to know. How many? How many do you have? You see Nigeria, Nigeria is I don't know how we are so blessed though. I think, they used to say that it's not impossible for somebody to be perfect. I think the only comma we have in Nigeria is the kind of leaders we always get. Truly, true to God, is the kind of leaders we always end up with. Outside that, can you people see our back? This is us not even having good leadership, and Nigeria is this good. So imagine that God help us to ice our cake. Let him just top up the icing on the cake. You guys do not see our back. See, before you come for me, come correct. You don't know anything about Nigeria. When you wake up in the morning, you say, oh, Nigerians want to come to South Africa, let them remain in their country. Nigerians are selling powder. Meanwhile, your women, South African women, are the kingpins of powder selling. Somebody dropped on my comment section and say, that in all the people that they've been arresting that came to look for all these things are happening in South Africa, all these arrests they are doing, Nigerians are sending the South Africans away. I beg, make it make sense. Tell me more story, please. This is super story. So you mean that a South African will not have sense? So Nigeria will tell you, come and carry this thing powder, and he will carry and go and sell. So all the ones they've been catching in Malaysia, they've been catching them in all these places outside the country, abroad. So it is Nigerians that are telling them to go and do it. Then you people, you must be very funny to allow Nigerians to make you go through that route. Like you can't do anything by yourself. Nigerians have to tell you what to do before you do it. If Nigerians did not see that you had a market for loud, you have the market for hard powder, there is no how Nigerians will come to sell to you. You should give us some respect. You guys are very, very disrespectful. South Africans, you are very, very disrespectful. You have the nerve to come to my comment section and be ranting. You say, leave Chidima. We don't care about Chidima. You don't care about Chidima, yet you flood the comment section 24/7. A man, a Nigerian who works in South Africa, told me something. He said it's only somebody who has not traveled to African countries that will say Nigeria can be compared to any of these African countries. And I believe him totally. Some people, even not for work, like they work with a company and the company sends them to South Africa, you think they will go there? A place that is not safe, a place that they unalive people as if they are drinking water, a place that they disrespect any foreigner who comes in there. They are very, very hostile hosts. Is that the kind of place that somebody will be happy to go live? Please make it make sense now. Make it make sense. It's high time you guys stopped all of this shenanigans, talking trash, disrespecting Nigeria. Nigeria is not your mate. See how this vice president is calling Nigerians. Nigerians already have 4 or 5 banks in their country, functioning banks. If now South Africa, let me tell you something. If Nigerians leave your country and all the Zimbabweans and all the Angolans and all other people leave your country, the Cameroonians and all leave your country, let's see how you guys will stabilize. What do you really do? How many of you work full-time in South Africa? As in, how many of you work? Let's remove the black Americans who are there. The African Americans also, let's remove them. Let's remove other people who are there to work. And say, okay, oh, South Africans, go and work. You fit? Can you work? Do you have the energy to work? Because all the while I used to say, oh, let's talk about one Africa. And I've seen that you guys are still very, very rude and disrespectful. South Africans, people should learn to apologize to Nigerians and be respectful and add some respect to Nigerians. They are not your mate. If it comes to population, una no rich. If it comes to voting strength, una no rich. If it comes to buying strength, una no rich. Like Nigeria is a big market. Nigeria is a very big market. Do you understand? A large market where you come here, you see people from outside the country, in African countries, presidents coming here to say, please, Nigeria, come and invest in our country. You think it's a joke? You think it's a joke? Look at our secondary schools in Nigeria, as low as people may think it is. Their curriculum is top notch. You see that a lot of Nigerians who relocated, maybe they are doing remote jobs and they go to do masters abroad. Their children still have teachers in Nigeria. They teach them online. So you see them go there to the UK and before they can fit into the system, maybe they've not yet gotten a school for them. Normally children will always forget what they are being taught. You see, teachers from Nigeria are being the one to tutor them. And then you have the guards, the infantry, to come to my comment section to disrespect Nigerians. They don't born you well. Like, you don't have respect. And a child, the funny part is that some of you that are very vulgar in your words. Like, you come to my comment section to show how you were raised. Because whatever you type on my comment section already shows the kind of background you come from. Because if your parents also they tried their best, I guess, because there's no parent that want their children to turn out well. But because maybe you have decided to follow peer pressure or you have decided not to be trained, then you come to me to say trash. No, you can't do that. I will school you. Because that's my job here, to school you. Because some of you don't even know your left from right. South Africans, no, you know rich. Ghanaians, una no rich. So before you say, oh, Nigerians are rushing to South Africa, Nigerians don't want to leave, they don't want to leave South Africa alone. Why are they coming to South Africa? Nigerians are running. Nigerians are rushing to South Africa. They should stay in their country. We don't need them. They are spoiling our children. So they spoil your children, finish, and still spoil adults join. After spoiling your children, they still spoil you, the adults. So your men and women are sleeping in the alcohol joints. They still spoil you people rich like that too. So which means all Nigerians do is to go and sit down there and spoil you. You people don't ever talk about the kind of impact Nigerians have impacted in your economy. They have helped your businesses to thrive. You don't talk about that. Anything that has to do with foreigners, you are at the forerunner. Oh, foreigners must go. South African says foreigners must go. This protest we are doing is foreigners will go. Right? Recently, people were protesting that you cannot even feed. Your government is the people you are supposed to be holding. How come every time you people accuse Nigerians of wrongdoing, yet Nigerians are not being arrested? It is you people that are being arrested. Make it make sense. Is it that Nigerians are more powerful? Or you are trying to say that in South Africa, Nigerians are more powerful? I want to know, like, how can somebody be more powerful than you in your own country? It could show that it shows that you're not doing the right thing. It shows that you don't know your left from right. And you need to learn. South Africans, you need to learn from Nigerians. Learn how to package yourself. Learn how to behave. Learn how to act. So all those people that South Africa is better than Nigeria. Hope you know your onions. Because Nigerians got the onions the right way and they know their onions.